And I think my favorite thing about this building is when you walk in, the way it smells.
Jason and Shannon Von Eschen have always loved the Valmont School near Boulder.
To me, it feels more like a part of us. It's always felt like that. I think that's why we wanted it.
Taking care of a century-old school is no easy task.
What aren't the challenges?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
It has all the character of a building that's been here for
Yeah.
as many years as it's been here. Right now, I think the biggest things are security, a roof, making it so that the building can last.
They say the building needs to last because of what it means to the community.
This is the best picture I have of the Valmont School.
Irene Eggers attended 1st through 3rd grade at Valmont.
The teacher was Mrs. Ziegler. She had white hair, and she was quite strict. I remember the big windows on each side and the blackboards. And I remember a big map of the United States in the front of the classroom.
The Valmont School was built in 1911 to serve the rural farming community that surrounded it.
Many of the students that went here came from farms around here, so for them to come to a fine building like this was really a treat. This school building is probably the third school building. There was a frame building, and then next door there was a small brick school building, which when this one was built turned into the teacherage where the teacher lived.
Valmont School closed in 1951 when Boulder County consolidated all of the rural schools into one district.
This block is ornamental concrete block.
That concrete block has helped the building remain standing since it closed.
Beaded mortar, as you can see, that gives it the look of a stone wall. Back in the days of 1911, they used the wizard block machines that were sold by Sears Roebuck to make concrete blocks, and that's what you see out here. It has some nice moss on it here too.
Inside, much has remained unchanged.
I'm sure it was lovely with varnished floors, with a coal stove heating the building. I love the timber screen that drops down here from the ceiling so that the two rooms could be used by lower grades and upper grades, and then the timber screen could roll right up into the ceiling, and there could be a community gathering or a school program.
Those who love the building hope to bring it back to serving that central role in the community.
I don't know that we have definitive plans for it, but we do want it to last another 100 years at least.
But on a building that was built so long ago with techniques and materials that we don't necessarily use day to day, you need to have tradesmen and people that are artists work on this project, and that's harder to come by now than it ever has been.
I think everybody is very passionate about this building, and I think it's a great thing.
It has, I don't know, an aura, something that draws people when they walk by, come by, they just look and they see it, and it must stick in their heads.
I hope that we can restore it to something that everybody can visibly see, that the people who have it love it a lot.